Hello, you beautiful legends, and welcome again to Blunt Force Healing Podcast. This is episode 458, if I remember correctly, and I will be shortening those videos soon to make them more, I would say, condensed rather than those long updates, because first, I see that while some people watch all of it, all kind of whole long videos, most of them views are giving me the signals that they are slightly discouraging those videos. So I'm thinking about evolving this podcast a little bit more soon. Not yet, but soon enough. Because it's day 458, so it's still far, but soon we will reach 500 days, which will be a nice milestone. I'd like to start making this more digestible. Shorter, in fact, means also more digestible for most of the people. And for those of you that like listening my longer rants or polemizing on things, or my monologues about certain things, I will likely start creating maybe weekly updates, so you can consume something like a big chunk of podcast if you like it, because I know that there are people that listen to long podcasts or watch long podcasts. I'm not obviously referring straight to podcasts like Joe Rogan or Andrew Huberman or things like that, because they are at least 2-3 hours long. But yeah, I see that many podcasts are long enough to consider them long, about an hour long or 40 minutes, and mine obviously never crosses 30 minutes because of the limitations in Spotify, which I'm not sure how to address, to be honest, but I need to research that topic, because obviously Joe Rogan puts 3.5 to 4 hours on Spotify, so there must be a way to do it without limitation. And it's funny because that only shows that there are podcasts, and there are podcasts even in Spotify sphere. Of course, they paid Joe Rogan to come to the platform, and his hosting is customized. They won't provide the same level of features or length to regular account like mine, but it's a huge discrepancy between half an hour and, let's say, 4 hours. So I'm not sure how the other podcasts are doing it, and that's probably my homework for coming days, because in theory I could do longer podcasts, but they would be without the video, and I don't want to do that. So I don't know, if you have any feedback, I would appreciate it, because I don't know yet which way to go to ensure that not only I retain you as listeners, watchers, and readers, but at the same time make you feel like something is changing or something is progressing and evolving, and you're getting value from it, not just entertainment or killing time. Unless you're up to killing time, then that's fine with me, but I suspect that most of you are still seeking something more than that, and I'd like to provide it. A short update before I reach school and pick Julian. Today is a very gloomy day, very, I would say, depressing day. The noise that you hear at the back is the bottle of water that is just rolling forth and back. So apologies for that. Completely forgot about it and just realized that it might be heard in the video. So, as I said, not much to update on. I know I'm not addressing yesterday's episode. If you listen to, then you know that I was in a very dark place in the second half of the day and especially the evening. And that darkness cleared out a little bit overnight, but it is still somewhere. So I want to make sure that I dealt with it in full before I speak about it. But if you really care and maybe you are slightly worried, please don't. Everything is fine. I'm not saying everything is fine just to wave you away or anything like that, but I always believe that if anything dark comes, it is temporary. And some people survive that temporary, some people unfortunately fail within that temporary and either expand it to be more permanent, or in the worst cases they end their lives, and that's probably the saddest. So I value life so much that it's not even on my list of the darkest solutions to take my own life. And even though I don't, or I can't know my psyche 100% and how my brain and body reacts to certain things, I'm pretty sure that with fair level of confidence I can say that it's not an option if anybody worries about it. But mental stuff, I mean mental health and being in a relatively stable state is a very important thing, and not having it even for a short while can make or break a person. I fully understand it. I felt it a couple of times. I saw it in my own eyes, how people can deal with it positively and negatively, so I know it is powerful. And as I said, it can make you either way. So that's 8.5 minutes. Yesterday I recorded first segment and thought that I will be recording second, and I almost didn't. So let me leave it as a, or introduce it as a slight template. If the first segment is long enough, I would say probably a couple of minutes to 10-15 minutes, then it might as well be first and the last segment of the update. I will do my best to always close them off properly, but if it happens it don't, or I don't, please understand that there might have been a reason, and I will never leave you hanging unless I'm in a very bad state. Yesterday I managed to close it off because I felt like it was necessary. Not sure if there will be second segment today, but for now, let me pick Julian from school and hopefully see you later. If not, see you later. All right, I managed to do it and come back for the second finishing segment, and I wanted to finish this up properly I already recorded about 9 minutes for you to digest, so I think there's not much to add except for what I wrote in the actual blog post, so you can get some more details. In the blog post, I will just summarize what happened since I recorded the first segment while picking up Julian from school. So after the school, Julian helped Elizabeth to get the Christmas tree ready. So to put the baubles in, I managed to put the lights on before going to pick Julian. So the tree is done and dusted. I can actually probably show it to you. It's there, nice and steady, very minimalistic. 2 sets of baubles and 1 set of lights. It's, I would say, a very humble tree, but fragrant and live and nice, so we like it. It's aesthetically pleasing, so it's cozy now. It feels a little bit more like Christmas, and I've added additional small set of lights that I found in the shed. Well, not in the shed, I found it in the decoration box, but I put it on the shed, shed's roof, just on the front, to lit it up slightly as a subtle accent or decoration. And you can see the picture in the blog post. It's not the best quality, but it shows exactly what I did. So I always recommend to go to the blog post because it's a nice, complementary element of this project. So the blog and podcast always come together. Already 3 minutes in, nothing else interesting happened the rest of the day. I'm wrapping up now because it's already 11:30, 23:33. So 11:33 p.m. I need to still stitch it, generate the captions, verify if they are correct, publish it, or upload it, publish it, and add it to the blog post, and then publish the blog post. So a couple of small tasks, but they require time, and I have no time to spare. So I hope you had a great day, or you still have a great day, and you will have the rest of the day, afternoon, or evening the best possible way. And that's it for today. Stay tuned. We see each other tomorrow.